Hello and welcome back to BeInCrypto. My name is Jessica Walker and today I'm really excited to bring you an interview with Peter, the COO of Student Coin. So Peter, thank you so much for joining me on the line today.
Hello very much for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's great to have you and it's really interesting today. We're discussing a project which BeInCrypto are huge fans of and do want to hear a little bit more information about, and we've had a lot of response from your community as well. So we'll be discussing Student Coin today, and I'd love for you to give our viewers some context on the main objectives of Student Coin when it comes to the ecosystem and sustainability, and also from the development perspective as well.
Sure, we are extremely proud to develop such a huge community. So over 150,000 users have trusted us during the ICO, and our primary goal is to not disappoint them and make them satisfaction. So we are constantly developing the project, and that's our main goal to the 9th of May.
And can you talk us through some of the goals of the project as well when it comes to the goals of working with the students and also making the world better, as it says on the website, helping students with their ideas of tokenization, and also how blockchain comes into play?
Yeah, so our main goal is to widespread tokenization and allow for creating numerous tokens as is as the profile of social media platform. So that's why Student Coin has arrived. Right now, as we have provided our launchpad, it's one of our core elements of our whole ecosystem. So our main objective currently is to deliver all of the STC ecosystem products. So terminal, exchange, and the launchpad. Launchpad is already ready, as we can all see. By the end of this quarter, we will deliver our exchange, so everyone will be able to trade their tokens on open market. And then we are preparing terminals gate to creating numerous different tokens.
And I think the project is quite nicely divided between the business element and also the educational element as well. So when it comes to both parts of these projects coming together to promote the growth of the Student Coin token, STC, how does that work and how are they all integrated together?
So educational value was our core during the beginning developing phase. We strongly believe that it's extremely important to increase awareness among especially students, but among everyone, that cryptocurrencies can be strongly beneficial for everyone. So also making people feel comfortable with using decentralized web where mistakes can be very painful, especially because just sending cryptos via different blockchains might be troubleshooting for people. So first we making educational as the most important factor, then we are coming to business, so our clients can feel comfortable with what they are doing. And that's why we connecting students with business, and that's how it goes.
And I do have a blockchain-based question for you now, because I think a lot of our viewers here at BeInCrypto are very integrated into the cryptocurrency and blockchain space, and maybe they're looking at launching a new project or token of their own. So actually, you chose to launch with ERC20 instead of Binance Smart Chain. So what were some of the reasons for this decision?
So we have developed our coin a lot of months before. So before this whole hype for the Binance Smart Chain. However, we think that Ethereum blockchain will be more powerful in the future as well, especially when it comes to ETH2, when the fees won't be a problem anymore. So that's mostly why we have chosen ERC20, and the future of it is for sure stable as well. We are not strongly focused only on Ethereum. We don't exclude Binance Smart Chain in the future as well. So our future tokens might be created on every blockchain. So let's see. It depends on the trends. We cannot predict everything.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. And then when we look at regulation and transparency, because both are really important and imperative for a growing cryptocurrency project, how is Student Coins listed a reputable third-party auditor to test the security of SEC projects, and was there any challenges you faced there?
Yeah, sure. Like before the launchpad, we have been tested by two separated software houses. So the one was checking another, and this another was checking the first one. That's make us feel secure about the code, about everything we are doing. Also, recently, the Hacken, so the software development company, has made an audit about our smart contract, and we are greatly rated. The whole report is presented on our web, so the users can take a look at it.
Great, and are you able to give us the plan of the SDC team in the coming days and months? Because I'm also aware that you have the Launchpad coming up, which will be in April, and then you also have quite a few things coming up as well. It's been a very busy month for Student Coin. So what's in your roadmap in the coming weeks?
Yes, so we are going to distribute all purchased tokens since our ICO on 9th of May. Then we are focused on the development of our project. So there will be some announcements, listings, and I cannot tell more about at this moment. However, we have also queued 3 various projects for our Launchpad, so we were making them through our whole journey. And then in the late June, our exchange will arise. All the projects will be listed there.
And I do have to ask, I think it's been a very big talking point within the community as well that you have internally. A lot of people are looking ahead to May the 9th. So what can you talk us through what we're expecting to see once STC hits the market? And you also post quite a lot of stuff on Telegram. So is there anywhere that people can go to get a little bit more information?
Sure, there is an announcement channel. Everything is being published there at first.
And I do have to ask as well, because I think it's been a very big talking point within the community when it comes to the upcoming date of May the 9th. And there's a lot of speculation of what's going to happen when STC plans on hitting the market. So for people that are looking into STC or potentially holding STC, what can they expect over the next few weeks?
Yes, so investor satisfaction were always our primary objective, and we are extremely focused on making them satisfactory. So we are planning some decent announcements after this time, and also whole marketing preparation. So I cannot reveal more details. However, everyone will be happy. I can promise that.
And as we know, this industry is very competitive. So I'd like to know your competitive advantage, if you have any competitors out there, and how do you make sure that you remain at a competitive advantage to them and maintain this stance in the industry? As we know, this industry moves very quickly.
So during the previous months, we have been facing all of this IDO hype, which people can think that they are similar to us. However, we are aiming to totally different target when we want to provide blockchain technology to real business. So make it blockchain of things and connect blockchain directly and make tokenization happen with real businesses. And that makes us feel different. And we are putting all our effort on long-term development, not only on fast growing and fast dumping coins. And that makes us different from any other project on the market. There is no other project like STC, which main goal is to put tokenization into the mainstream. They are just collecting the funds via Launchpad, and our Launchpad is creating the value from real businesses.
And now if we move on to the token element of this, so we have a token that's created on the STC platform. Are these going to be transferable out of into STC wallets, for example? And then we've mentioned kind of if STC stays on Ethereum token, is it going to be ERC20 standard? What are you expecting when it comes to migration onto different blockchains like Polkadot and Cardano, and even as you mentioned, Binance Smart Chain?
So tokens for sure, firstly, tokens will be listed on our exchange, so people will be able to buy them on open market. But then when the project develops, people will be able to list them anywhere. We hope they will list on the most developed exchanges, and we can celebrate together with them. Also, first tokens will be created on ERC20, I can say right now, but in the future, we don't exclude any other blockchain, because technology is constantly developing. So we can't be in this innovative world, we can't be focusing on just on one thing.
Of course, no, it's always the way when you have blockchain companies, things move at 100 miles an hour and there's always so much that needs to be done. And you mentioned there's something very interesting in this interview when it comes to launching your own exchange. So when it comes to a little bit more details on this exchange, will there be tokens other than the tokens in your infrastructure? And what about newly released tokens?
So for sure, there will be other tokens. The most popular and the most hype ones will be listed there to make people interested about our exchange. Also, we think that our technology will be much different than others. We will connect features from decentralized and centralized exchanges, make it completely innovative. I cannot wait for the moment we show it to our community. And all the tokens which will be created by our launchpad will be rapidly listed there. That's why we are creating it. Right now we have already presented the first token, so the smart marketing token, which will help other projects with various influencers, listings, and marketing agencies. And right now I can't tell more. However, we have a lot of plans, and we have already agreed with 2 other projects. One strictly connected with software and one with green energy, and they will be showed soon.
And finally, Peter, people that have been watching that do want to find out potentially some more information about this project, where can they go to be updated on this information?
So first, our website, there is everything which is going to be public. Then our social media on Telegram and Facebook, and also Instagram and other channels. But these first 3 are the most important ones.
Fantastic. Well, Peter, thank you so much for your time today. It was an absolute pleasure to get your insights. And thank you all so much for watching. My name is Jessica Walker, and you've been watching BeInCrypto. Let us know how you found this interview and if there's any other interviews you'd like to see on this channel.